my 21st birthday, I was out at a local bar with Junior, celebrating my special day. It was special, all right. What? You thought I would have an accent like Mama and Papa? I was raised in the southernmost part of the desert, second generation. Of course I'm gonna have a southern accent. But that ain't what I'm here to talk to you about. See here, I was eyeing up the delicious glory of my new guy friend whom legally isn't of age for me to consider dating, but that is for us to discuss at a later time because I gotta tell you this ridiculous, fantastical world I am now a part of thanks to my dear old Pops and his legacy for me. Anywho, I was hanging out with a red-hot stallion Junior when I overheard some guys in the bar talking in Salvadoradian, talking about finding the cattle and getting what their capitan was searching for almost 50 years. Apparently, this captain guy was no longer alive, but his son, El Tiburon, was going to carry out his father's last dying wish, finding the Caros. I thought to myself, why, that's us. I have a short fuse, and I was about to confront them when I thought better of it. Confronting two potential murderers? I ain't stupid. I felt deep within my very being how I longed to be home to warn Papa and Mama, when all of a sudden I just sorta appeared home, just like that. Papa was there with his beautiful silvery hair just dancing about in the summer sun. He was drinking again, I could tell, but he wasn't a mean drunk, more like a sleepy drunk, so we let him be for the most part. He saw me teleporting and his drink fell to the ground. It was like he wasn't surprised about me teleporting, but understood my desperation to find him and talk to him. He took me by the outhouse, where I shared what I overheard. He told me it was what he feared most, the day the banditos discovered where we lived. He then told me about our ancestors being guardians of occult relics and a bunch of other things I couldn't even believe. He made me promise to take the relic he brought here from Salvadorada and move to another city, to hide for as long as I could, change my name if I had to, but whatever I did, never come back home until it was safe. He'd let me know when it was. He was going to go underground with Mama and Antonio until he could resolve the issue, but we had to split up. He gave me a bunch of money he had saved under his mattress, the relic, the chest it was housed in, and Patchy. With tearful eyes, we said our goodbyes. With a heavy heart, I left. I had no other choice except the strongest desire to safeguard a million-year-old relic and the assurance that Papa would protect the rest of the family. I grabbed a ticket for a bus trip to the city of San Myshuno. See, I knew Junior was going to make his way to the city for his internship, and, well, I needed a friend. I left him a cryptic message from the payphone at the bus station, telling him I was moving to the city. I was going to buy a cell phone soon, and the plan was to meet up in a few days. The bus trip was long and uncomfortable. Once I got there, I didn't dare apply to rent an apartment for fear of leaving any breadcrumbs for El Tiburon and his banditos to find me. So instead, I decided to squat in an abandoned warehouse on the Spice District, just until I figure out my next move. Okay, I know the southern accent was a little abrupt. I apologize. I just felt really compelled to do it. You know, I love to do accents, and you can vent at me in the comments down below. If you need to hash it out with me, I can take it. But I felt like, you know, I'm not going to have another opportunity because I feel like Oasis Springs, for some reason, in my weird brain, is in the South. I don't know what I'm thinking, but Arabella has a southern accent. There you go. Hello, we're back at Gen 2, and I am so excited for the adventure that we're gonna take on together with Arabella and her story. We know that she is hiding away. I'm gonna give you a tour of the warehouse that she's in right now. There's really not much to look at the moment, and I did build it a couple weeks ago because for you, Gen 1 ended last Friday, but for me, Gen 1 ended a couple weeks ago, so I've had time to work on the save and work on the build and really set up the story a little bit more for you guys. So I'm really excited. Anywho, for the new friends on the channel that have happened upon this playlist, Hello, I'm Virtualee. My sister-in-law and I have written a legacy challenge that I am playtesting and documenting on the channel. So welcome. I have already completed Gen 1. So if you're curious about Arabella's parents and where they come from and their story and the whole thing behind the relics and the guardians, the kind of the origin story starts in Gen 1. If you want to catch up, you can do so. But you don't have to. She kind of recaps it in the beginning of her story, so no need to go back if you don't really want to. That's fine. But know that the link to the Gen 1 rules and the general rules are in the description box down below. They're in my blog. You can head over there if you want to try the challenge. It is a ton of fun. Right now we're going to focus on the City Slicker Challenge. And what does that mean? It means that we have to rent the land grab apartment or the Old Salt House lot, which is what we did in the Spice District in San Myshuno, which is where we're at. We have to join a city living career. And I want to pause on this one really quick because her story took a left turn somewhere. It became super stressful and she's hiding out and there's this whole supernatural thing behind her. The thing is, she can't really say who she is. She can't really go and rent an apartment because no one can know that she's Arabella Caro. And she can't really easily change her name unless she has a job where she can be incognito, like a critic career or like a, what's the other city living career? Not the political one. I really wanted her to do that one because I wanted her to work with the immigrants cause, but maybe we can move into that a little bit later. And you know what would be really cool is if she does marry Junior or whoever she marries, maybe we can put that spouse into the political career and kind of advocate for her cause. I think that would be really neat. But I wanted her to do the critic career because I think it will fall in line. And I have a handle for her and everything, a super incognito handle. Because she's Latin, I figured, and because she's in the Spice District, I figured she could do a name like Sazon Adobo or a hybrid of the two, like Subdobo. Maybe call herself Sadobo for now as her handle when she does all her write-ups and her columns on the things that she critiques around the city. Now, this is all new for her. She's never been to the city, so she's going to be wide-eyed and just in awe and wonder all the time. And I'm excited for her experience, and I'm excited to experience this with her and with you guys. What else? We also have to master the city native aspiration, which should be pretty easy. The only thing that's going to hold us back are the darn festivals. So hopefully, because of the short lifespan, hopefully we can complete this one. But I don't know. I'm going to try our darndest. She gets extra points for each skill mastered, additional aspiration completed, any collections completed, which collections should be relatively simple with posters and the snow globes. We should be okay there. And then I'm going to skip the city food recipe one because I have a mod where she can read the recipes and unlock them. So I don't think it's fair for me to get any points for any recipes unlocked because technically I'm cheating them in. So I'm going to skip that one for me. But if you do the tried and true way, congrats, you guys are super awesome. And then we're gonna have children, and for me, my heir is gonna be the firstborn. It's always gonna be the firstborn, so that's the way I'm playing it. But the rules to the challenge are super general and super relaxed and laid back. It's what I love about it because you can play the challenge however you want as long as the themes are met. And the theme here is an industrial lifestyle. With that said, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Ooh, I don't want to close out on this. Hold on. I had something else open on my window. I'm going to turn around and show you guys the build I did a couple weeks ago. This is the abandoned warehouse that she stumbled on. It is such a mess and I love it. I love it so much. This is what it looks like in the back. I love the roof pieces. We did bring Patchy with us, and she does have to befriend him because I don't think she has a friendship, or I don't know if it reset by moving. As the story said as well, so eventually the story will go that she loves the warehouse and that she's going to actually buy the lot and keep it for herself kind of thing and remodel it, because we're going to remodel all of these spaces and make it a cool industrial floor plan for them. So this is going to be their home lot in the city, and I'm really excited for them about this. Right now, it's a hot mess, and I love that it's a hot mess. I love grungy. For the people that play Merkland Challenge, it's very murky and I love it. I love the murkiness of it. So anywho, not much to tour here because there's really not much in here except the essentials. She does have a lot of money that she brought with her from Sophia and Joe, which are her parents, gave her a bunch of money that was under their mattress so that she could, not have to struggle the very first half of her life. But we are going to get a job, so enough rambling with this. I always do this. I always click the calendar instead of the phone. It's okay. We'll be okay. It'll be fine. We are going to be absolutely okay. And we're going to get her that critic job. Oh, let's go experience. Yes, honey. Let's go. Oh, we accidentally hung up on you. So Joe and Sophia lived off the grid. That's her parents. So Arabella and her brother Antonio lived off the grid as well. They had no access to phones or technology. So this is going to be totally new for her. And the fact that she hung up on Junior was priceless because she probably doesn't know how to work the phone. And that's okay. We're going to forgive her for that. So here's the critic one. The other one I was thinking about was the social media one. But I feel like the social media one, you have to sort of show face a little bit more. And what I don't want her to do is put herself in a space where she could get recognized. So Sadobo it is. She is Sadobo the critic right now. She's going to get $29 an hour. She's going to work Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for right now. And we do have to buy her a desk and a computer. So I'll be right back. Work assignment. Level up writing skills. Should Arabella Caro get a jump start and accept the assignment? Okie dokie. Come over here. You know what? One thing I want to do is I want to get rid of her family from the, oh, this is going to be so sad, from her club queue. And I want to add Junior. And I need Junior to get over here as well because I want to, oh, let's change her aspiration because she wants to focus on the city native aspiration, which we need to introduce ourselves to people in the city. This will be so exciting. We need to give Junior an apartment key and we need to order food 3 times from the stalls. So we want to be able to complete that as soon as possible. And for right now, I want her to start the club. Is Junior here? Oh, Junior! So Junior is still a teen. Let's pause this because he's going super fast speed. He's still a teen for a couple more days. So we can't really romance him. But as soon as those 2 days are over, best be believing that we're going to invite him to move into the warehouse with us. Because they're going to renovate this place and it's going to be super cool. Aww. Give him your key, honey. Oh, welcome, Junior. We missed you. It's okay. I'm safe. But don't tell anyone I'm here. If anybody asks back home, I know my parents are underground. Oh, we should take a picture with him, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Let's take a picture with him. I think it's here. Take photo with Junior. Hello, cuties. Look at these cuties. I freaking love it. I did want to give her a camera and I thought I did. Sorry for all the pausing, but I want to make sure she does have frogs. She did bring some early frogs with her, but I want to be able to, yeah, let's get a camera real quick. All right, so we got a camera. So we can take pictures in the city. Those will be displayed and plastered all over. Excuse me, Junior. I love you and everything, but I gotta get to writing. And you're distracting me. You're so cute, though. You're distracting. Remember when I said you were distracting? So we're gonna keep the same setup. We're gonna do an intro and then we're gonna have highlights. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the highlights for the rest of this episode. Oh my goodness, he is so distracting. She is trying to get her pointage system here. Sweet! So she's got level 2. She finished her assignment from home. She's in good standing. So writing is done and Joe is just staring at her longingly. Why don't we go over here and get some food, guys? Because I think you need to, anyway, order from the food stalls if they were open. That would be cool. So maybe I'll have her start on her collection instead. Look how many people are just walking around though. Isn't that cool? It does feel like a city. What is happening over here? Yes, honey. Yes. I'm gonna have her order some samosas because it's part of our wish list today. I should also share with you guys that we did randomize her traits. We looked at her mom's traits and her dad's traits and we rolled the dice. We wanted to give her a couple from each mom and dad. So we gave her the Angler's Tranquility one, and I believe Collector was the other one that rolled, which is really random. But anyway, it's going to help her with her collecting of things here in San Myshuno. But she automatically got awarded the Good Manners and Responsible, which I'm really excited about because yay! Those are really good traits to have. She got the friend of the world to begin with, and then she automatically got the hot-headed, which is going to be interesting. I've never really played with a hot-headed sim. She's a bro and a bookworm. Very cool stuff. Anything else? I'm unsure if I want to keep her in the fame. Maybe we shouldn't because of the whole limelight and everything. I might want to steer clear from this. I want her to be as incognito as possible. And I want her to, oh, protesting. What are we protesting today? Not enough simoleons. Hey, I will join this protest. Oh, isn't he fancy? I love his shade of lipstick, but what t-shirt is that? That is amazing. So we did give Junior the apartment key, so I'm gonna go ahead and call that one done. We still do need to order a couple more times from the stalls, but I'm gonna take her home and I'm gonna take care of her needs. Oh, did you see Eliza back there? She's an elder now. Everyone's dying off on us, peoples. Oh, life is so short and fragile. While I take care of her needs, I will run down the queue of things that we've done today. We have gained a career where she is Sadobo, the something critic, because we haven't decided which branch she's gonna go into yet. And she has completed her assignments for the day, which, yay. We did get some of her objectives done. We did introduce ourselves to several people in different neighborhoods in the city, and we took a couple pictures to show for it. We ordered once from the food stall because she hasn't been hungry a lot. So hopefully we can tick that off in our next episode. We did give our apartment key to Junior. He does have our apartment key, our warehouse key. I'm wondering where she got the key to the warehouse. I'm wondering if she found it underneath the rug. Isn't that where people hide their keys? But anyway, I think this was a good episode. It was a good intro episode. It was good to catch up with her story. It's good to hear her voice. That's what we're going to be doing from now on, is hearing the story from her point of view. And we got to hide this in the family inventory so no one can come in here and steal it, because it's, in fact, let's do that right now. Let's put that in our family inventory so no one can take it from us. We are going to definitely ask Junior to move in with us when he is of age, which is one more sim day. And then we do have to watch Joe and Sophia's age, because I don't want them to die without us around. I know that sounds morbid, but I want to collect their urn and put it in the family gravesite, because we want to do that. But anyway, we toured the place. We had fun going over the rules and just getting to know Arabella a little bit more. And oh yeah, we do have to befriend Patchy, because he's a staple in our family. So we want to make sure that he's alive and well and surviving with us, because we need him. We need him a lot. Anywho, enough rambling for the day. I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode, and many more to come. Virtual hugs, and I'll chat with you super, super soon. Bye.